Okay, Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So in this video, we'll make an explanation about the code that is on activity dashboard.xml, the layout one. So I will explain the logic one in this video. So okay, let's just get started. So in the first code, there is XML version, which means that this XML version is confirmed to 1.0, and the encoding means that we use UTF-8. And under this, I take a component which is scroll view. So scroll view have a function we could scroll the component that are inside of the scroll view. So and scroll view have a can be scrolled to be way vertical, so it's up and down, and it's different if you want to use the horizontal one. If it's horizontal, then you could only scroll to right and left. Okay, and these three, there's XML and S is for the package for the address of the Android, and next there is layout width. It's mesh parent, and the height is mesh parent. Mesh parent means that the scroll view is matching the parent or adapting the parent. Parent is like the frame of the device, like this rectangle. Yeah, and so it's full of the screen, full screen. And the context means where do we put this layout? So we put this layout in this com.splash.dashboard activity. So the logic of the layout of this code is going to be in the splash.dashboard.activity. And after that, I add another component which is Android X.constraint layout.widget.constraint layout. And the layout width is match parent and the height is wrap content. So what is wrap content? Wrap content is a size that is wrapping the content. So it's adapting the content which is inside of the constraint layout. And for the background, I make it color white. And after that, I add another component which is image view. Image view is a component that could use to showing an image. And for making a difference between this image view and the other image view is I'm giving it an ID, which is the name of the ID is IV underscore header or image view underscore header. And ID could also be used for if you guys want to call this component in other component. Yeah. And then the width of this image view is match parent and the height is 230 dp. And the source is for calling the image that you want to show in this image view, because the image view don't know what image that you want to take, right? So we tell the image view what image that we want to take with source, and then constraint straight to straight of parent, end to end of parent, top to top of parent. So they're all sticking to their parent, but without bottom. Why don't we add a bottom? Because if we add the bottom, this image view will be in the middle. So this this code is for this image, the header one. Yeah, for the view one. And we close the code, and I add another component which is text view. This text view is for this one, Assalamualaikum Penjasa. And text view have a function to adding a text on the layout. And also for make a difference between this text view and the other text view, I gave an ID which is text view underscore wrap. And the width is wrap content and the height is also wrap content. And I added background for this text view, which I was taking it from the asset that I already put, which is in the drawable over here. And yeah, so I just need to call the ID of the image of the asset. And for the text, I fill it with Assalamualaikum Princesa. And for the text color, it's already been on the asset tool, which is hashtag 474747. So yeah, why do I put it? Why do I only type this? Because all of the assets already been set on this file, so we just need to call for the ID if we want to use the asset. Okay, and next, this text view constraint is end to end of IP header, top to top of IP header, start to start of IP header, bottom to bottom of IP header. So they're all sticking to the IP header. So it was in the middle of IP header. As I was saying, if they're all sticking to their component, it will be in the middle of the component. So yeah. So this text is in the middle right, and then I close the code. Okay, so next, after we add the closing for the text view, I add another component which is horizontal scroll view. The difference is that with the scroll view, the scroll view is could work to the way vertical, but if we add the horizontal, then it means the scroll view could be right and left. Okay, and I give an ID which is list feature, and the width it is mesh parent, the height is for content, and I give a margin horizontal 16 dp, and margin is the space outside of the component, and horizontal is right and left. So uh, margin horizontal is giving a space outside of the component and inside in the left and right of the component, and the size is 16 dp. And for the background, I take it from the asset, which is this orange one. And for the padding is inside a space inside of the component. So if margin is outside, then padding is inside. And the constraint layout is start to start of parent, end to end of parent, and top to bottom of image view header. So it means that this horizontal scroll view, the top of this horizontal scroll view is sticking to the bottom of this uh, header. Okay, then I add another component which is constraint layout inside of the horizontal scroll view, and the width is for content, and the height is mesh parent. Okay, after we add a constraint layout, I gave another component which is image view, and I give an ID is icon underscore menu underscore a. The width is for content, and the height is for content, and for the source is icon menu a. And the start to start of parent, the top to top of parent. Okay, then the text. I give another component which is text view, and I give it a name of text underscore menu underscore doa. The width is mesh parent, the height is for content, and for inside of the text, I give it doa doa. And the font family is Open Semi Bold, which is the font that I use. The size is 14 sp, and the text color is white. Okay, and the content layout is top to bottom of icon underscore menu underscore doa, start to start of icon menu doa, and end to end of icon menu doa. Okay. So this two code is for this icon. So if you want to make another icon, we could just follow the code that is used for this icon and just change the ID, the source, and the constraint layout. Okay, then we just repeat it until it's already for icon. And if it's already for icon, and below of the code there is two closing, the closing for constraint layout and the closing for horizontal scroll view. Okay, next I want to explain. Okay, next I add another component which is uh, text view, and because I don't want to add a component inside of the horizontal scroll view, so I give the text outside of these two code. So it's different with this horizontal scroll view. Okay, I add a text view. The ID is text view underscore inspiration. The width is wrap content, and the height is wrap content. And font family that I use is pop and semi bold. The inside of the text is inspiration. The color is hashtag 474747, and the size is 20 sp. And for the margin, I give it only on the top, so it's 16 dp. And the constraint layout is top to bottom of list feature and start to start of list feature. Then I close the code and I add another component which is recycler view. So recycler view is a function. I have a function which is can save a large amount of data. So it will making us more easier if we want to show a lot of data. So we just call this one code. So we don't need to call for uh, data. We could just call for one code. Okay, and I give the ID is recycle view underscore inspiration. The width is mesh parent. The height is crop content, and I give a margin horizontal 16 dp, and the margin top is 8 dp. And for the layout constraint, top to bottom of text view inspiration. So because recycle view can save a lot of data, and the data is list item. And list item also have a code by itself, which is this one for showing this image. This code. Okay, wait, yeah. So if the recycle view already done, then there will be the closing of the scroll view and constraint layout that we already used in the top one. Okay, I think that's all for me. Thank you all for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.